Welcome to the Expect Success Podcast, a presentation of GeorgeBollock.com with your host, George Bollock. This podcast is for all things personal development. Don't expect success, prepare for it. Please welcome your host, George Bollock.
Welcome to Expect Success at GeorgeBollock.com. Now, in addition to listening to our podcast, you could also view the video format on YouTube at GeorgeTube.com. Anne Grady raises the bar on personal and professional development. She works with audiences of all sizes around the world, helping them find courage, build resilience, lead through influence, and improve relationships. A two-time TEDx speaker, Anne has been featured in Forbes, Harvard Business Review, Inc., Fox Business, Entrepreneur, and more. Courage could range from a quiet inner strength to a bold proclamation. Whether it roars loudly or whispers confidently, you have to identify your own personal brand of courage to be successful. According to Anne Grady, that's what being brave is all about. Here's Anne.
Courage comes in all different shapes and sizes. A lot of us think of courage as something physical, being strong. Marianne Radmacher has a fantastic quote that has guided me, and she says, courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes courage is the quiet voice at the end of the day saying, I'll try again tomorrow. And for me, that definition of courage has been my lifeline. I look at some of the people in my life, and I've got a great friend who loves extreme sports. I mean, if you can jump from the plane, if you can get in the dirt, if you can run that obstacle course, he will do that all day long. But he is petrified to start his own business because fear is holding him back from that. I've got another friend who travels all over the world all by herself and seems fearless, yet she's afraid to fall in love. It's about identifying your own type of courage, what you need to grow, where you have strength, and really focusing on that instead of trying to fit the mold of what you think courage is supposed to look like. For a long time, I thought courage meant not being afraid and felt like I was failing miserably. But the truth is, courage has nothing to do with fear. Courage is being afraid and doing it anyway.
That's awesome. For more about Anne Grady, simply search YouTube and be sure to visit her website, AnneGradyGroup.com. Her best-selling book, Strong Enough, is available at her website and or Amazon.com. And remember, as the late great Jim Rohn used to say, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Today I've been hanging out with Anne Grady. Keep up the momentum. Subscribe to our newsletter so you never miss another episode. We'll catch you on the next show, and thanks a million for listening. See ya.
Thanks so much for listening to this episode of the Expect Success Podcast with your host, George Bollock. If you enjoyed today's podcast, please rate, subscribe, and review. And find more great content online at GeorgeBollock.com and on Facebook and Twitter at George Bollock. We'll catch you next time. And remember, don't just expect success, prepare for it.